What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So I just want to do a quick video talking about this. It's been on my mind. Now, I think I've done videos like this before talking about this. So you're having this hearing going on about the January 6th insurrection, as they call it. And, a lot of people talking about, oh, man, this is going to be when they're going to get Trump. And, this is going to, at the very least, disbar Trump from running again. Let me tell you something. All of this shit is just a dog and pony show, smoke and mirrors. Ain't shit going to happen to Donald Trump. And he's going to run for president again in 2024. I don't know whether he's going to win, but he's going to run again. And ain't shit going to happen to him because Trump is an elite, okay? Now that he's been president, he is a protected elite. And there's nothing that's going to happen to this guy, okay? Even though he complains a lot about the media, he gets a lot of media protection. Look, if you and I settled out of court 6 times for allegedly doing inappropriate things to people, and I'll just say that because I don't want to get too graphic with it, it'd be all over the news, and our asses would be under the fucking jail. But 99% of people don't even realize this about Trump because the media isn't going to talk about that. Because he's protected. And quite possibly, some of the people who run these newspapers, some of these people that run these media conglomerates and own these motherfuckers are guilty of the same shit. And they fear backlash. They fear, they fear, Trump or somebody that is affiliated with Trump coming back and putting their business out there. So that shit's never going to be put out there, man. Anybody, anybody that poses a threat to any of these people, we know what time it is. Convenient deaths, just like the sergeant at arms who was present during the grand insurrection. He mysteriously dies a couple of days ago, right as these hearings are being held. He conveniently dies. No cause of death has been given the last time I looked at it. Sort of like how when Andrew Breitbart said that he had his tape that purportedly showed Barack Obama engaging in certain type of behavior that would end his political career. This tape will end his political career, and then Andrew Breitbart dropped dead supposedly a week and a half later. Now, that's a coincidence. It could have happened then, and this could be a coincidence. And it could also be a coincidence that the D.C. madam hanged herself, 2 weeks after she was on Howard Stern, and she was going to have this book outing people's name, outing people who were on the ledger, very powerful Washington insiders. And then suddenly a woman who claimed on Howard Stern that she's not suicidal, she has no intentions of committing suicide, all of a sudden she was found hanged in a trailer. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? A lot of coincidences happen in this country. Sort of like that coincidence that happened back in 1990 when this prosecutor that supposedly had evidence on George H.W. Bush engaging in very, very questionable behavior, all of a sudden his plane exploded in the air. Some people say it looked like a laser hit it or a missile. But anyway, I say all of this to tell you, ain't shit gonna happen to these people. Nothing. 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 Richard Nixon, okay, was caught obstructing justice. He was talking to H.R. Haldeman on that smoking gun tape, June 23rd, 1972, when he instructed Haldeman to tell the FBI, to tell the FBI, I'm thinking about HBO and shit. I might want to watch HBO later on, so I conflated the two, FBO. He instructed the FBI to stop looking into this Watergate thing. That's obstruction of justice. Nixon probably would have, well, almost certainly would have been impeached had he not resigned. But he was never going to go to jail. Why? Because he was a very powerful man who had powerful allies and powerful friends. When Richard Nixon died in 1994, he was worth $17 million and was a respected elder statesman, according to the media. While everybody else, almost everybody else in his administration, went to jail. Except for Henry Kissinger. Donald Trump already committed a lot of impeachable offenses, but the one thing that was put out there that was an impeachable offense is when he asked the Georgia Secretary of State to find votes. He was instructing the Georgia Secretary of State to find votes so I can go over the top. That right there is an impeachable offense. He was heard on tape saying that shit. Won't know code, speaking in code. Trump told him directly, can't you find some votes? I need you to find some votes. You can't find 11,000 votes? I can find 11,000 votes. The fuck? And here we are rehashing over and over again. Sort of reminds me of, the bill that's supposed to, look into reparations for African Americans that's just been sitting around for 40 years. Bunch of talk and no action. Meanwhile, Eric Gardner can sell a loose cigarette on the side of the street and be choked out illegally on tape by a supposed officer elected to protect us, and he keeps his job for years, and Eric Gardner is turned into a monster criminal. Fuck this country, okay? Seriously. At times, yeah, fuck this country. But ain't shit gonna happen to Trump, man. Nothing. Nothing's gonna happen to him. As far as legally, none of these presidents and most dignitaries. Now, you might have a governor or a few of them who have done so many things that they have to go to jail, but the jail that they go to, just to save face, but I mean, even when they go to jail, it's like these country clubs. You think what was the governor from Illinois, Rod Blagojevich? You think Rod Blagojevich was doing the same hard time that Al Capone and, doing the same he was in the same environment that Stanley Tookie Williams was in? Fuck no. So let's cut the bullshit. But tell me what you guys think.